We have discussed yesterday local storage and session storage. So what is difference between local storage and session storage? So whenever we have closed the window or else tab, it is going to remove from that web storage, that session storage. So cookies, so there will be an time period that will be controlled by developers. Okay, we are able to control the time period till how much time we are going to hold that respective data. Okay, so just the thing how to insert that cookies is document.cookies. Cookie is equal to just we need to pass as string. Okay, so user ID is equal to some user ID just pass. Okay, some user ID we need to pass. Then again, the next value. Okay, the next value. First value user ID I have passed, right? So if you have multiple keys and values, just pass one by one. Okay, so if you don't have anything, just at least last we need to part expires. Okay, so expires is equal to, so we need to pass here. So what it is today? Thursday. So 29th. Okay, 29 May 2025. Okay, so like this, you need to pass along with the time. If you need to pass, just pass time also. Okay, so like this, you need to set the time, expiry time. Okay, expiry time. Then again, third value, just pass path where you need to hold this path. So just if you pass slash, not only here in React also, if you are passing just one slash, it is nothing but home page or landing page. Okay, entire site it is going to be handled. Okay, so if you are not just pass slash, it will be accessible. This particular thing will be accessible by entire website, whatever you are rendering. Okay, so in React also same, we are going to see routing. So same, if you are passing one slash, so it will says home page. So for every website there will be a home page, right? So here if you take, so this is the landing page for register byte splash. Okay, so like this, if you go to, if you go to any other pages, so just it is a login page. Okay, so just if you remove this, enter this landing page. Okay, like this. So just slash, if you mention one slash, so it is nothing but home page or landing page, enter website. Just save it. Go and check here. Where it is. You have reloaded, right? Mm, function set create function. We will try with this whether it is working or not. Okay, try with this set. We'll try to print console.log. is it is printing it. So what happened? Just give me a second. I will just fill syntax. Document.cookie, right? Cookie is equal to so here document.cookie same, right? You has been loaded or not? Test two. Okay, no issue. So this is the attribute we need to use, like a variable we need to use document.cookie. Okay, so same thing, it is not inserting inside cookies. Is there anything insert? No, right. Just to try to print. Okay, so inside this, try to print document dot. Is not printing. So just check, is there any syntax mistake inside this? Name right, user ID, have cost. Okay, delete, no issue. Document dot cookie is equal to, so same username or else whatever the key names we are using. In local storage and session storage, key and value pair we are passing, right? Similarly here, username or else user ID is equal to, so some just pass random value. Then again, next value, if you need to pass, you need to take one more value. Okay. So here age is equal to some 45. Okay, so like this, you are going to pass individual values. Okay, it is going to set. Okay, we'll check it later. Should be set up same syntax. At least it is not printing it. Console.log.
Expired time for legal illness.
ఇది మామూలుగా ఎంటర్ అవ్వాలి కదా. డాక్యుమెంట్ డాట్ సో expire that is same value we will take. So here also they have not even given expire, right? Okay, we will take expires here. Done. Then we'll try with this. Okay. It has been not loaded, right? Cookies. Okay.
We expect time also.
Hmm.
Direct console.log document.cookies. Expect time images.
It is not this. It is just a string. ఇది మోర్నే స్ట్రింగ్ అంతే ఇది. ఓకేనా. సో కుకీ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే దీన్ని సెటప్ చేస్తుంది ఇండివిజువల్ లైక్ అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ డివైడ్ చేసి ఇక్కడ నేమ్ ఉందా, నేమ్ దగ్గర యూజర్ ఐడి, వాల్యూ దగ్గర మనం ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు తర్వాత రైట్ సైడ్ ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ ఇస్తుంది. సో పాత్ ఏ పాత్ కి ఏ కుకీ రెండర్ అవుతుంది అలా. సో నిన్న చూసాం కదా, ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ వెదర్ దే హావ్ యూజ్డ్ టు నాట్, ఇలా నేము వాల్యూ పాత్. సో సెట్ కుకీయా, సో ఫంక్షన్ సెట్ కుకీ ఏదో ఒకటి. Set okay, I will see it. No issue. Okay, before that, the syntax is same. Document dot cookie only. So I think issue will be some syntax like whatever we are passing this. So it might be some issues. Okay, no issue. So majorly this local storage and session storage is fine. Okay, in interview also they are not going to ask cookies. Just we need to aware of it. What is cookies? That's it. Okay, so వేరియబుల్ ఇదంతా ఒక వేరియబుల్ ఇచ్చు. అర్థం కాదు.
డాక్యుమెంట్ వేరియబుల్ దాన్ని వేరియబుల్ మొత్తం
లెట్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఇంతనా
మొత్తం అది
console.log there is no error also. Okay, leave it. So execution context discusses, huh? Execution context, no. Okay. So execution context dot html. Okay, so done. Is there what? There is no execution context, right? Okay, no issue. Let's discuss it. Script. So execution context is nothing but the code is going to like the environment where that code is going to be executed. Okay. So we need to must aware of it how that JavaScript code is executing. Okay. So without knowing this, while we are going to working on asynchronous JavaScript, we are not going to understand how that JavaScript will exactly working. Okay. So before that, we will just discuss how this execution context will work. So execution context is nothing but it is an environment how our entire code is going to be divided into blocks. Then each block is going to execute one by one. Okay. So we will just see const name equal to Peter string. So name equal to Peter. So then again function will take first function. Inside this first function, I am going to take let a equal to 1. Okay, just observe here. So next, let b equal to second function call. I am going to make it here. Second function call. So now this time a equal to a plus b. A plus b. Then again return a. Okay, done. One equal to function second. So I have just created function second. Inside this second function, let c equal to 2. Okay, return c. Now, okay, const x equal to first. Don't get confused. It is easy. I will explain it. Then you will understand. So what is x? What is x? So just to see here from starting from here. So what is x? Hmm? First function call. So then it is going to call this function. Let a equal to 1. Okay. B equal to second. Means I don't have b value till now. So it is going to call the second function again. It is going to call it. Let c equal to 2. It is returning 2. C equal to 2, right? It is returning c. Return 2. B equal to 2 this time. A equal to 1. B equal to 2. A equal to a plus b. Means 3. Return a. 3. It is going to return to the x. Let's check. 3. Done. Pawn, any doubts till this point?
Mutual recursion.
No, normal. So a function just okay, mutual recursion on go. So just it is not the case. Just functions. This I have called inside another function. I have called one more function, which will be outside. Okay. So now how it is exactly happening? I'm going to just take a copy of it. Right? Here text.
Name equals to Peter.
దాని వాళ్ళకి యూజ్ ఏం లేదు. So just I have created it is not working. Okay. It is fine. I hope you are clear, right? You are getting this right. Clear. So first, whenever the JavaScript engine starts, okay, when this JavaScript engine will start, so first HTML will be understandable by browser. Okay, browser starts parsing HTML code line by line. Okay, document type HTML head body like this. It is going to parse one by one. Whenever browser found that particular script tag, okay, so from this script tag, entire thing scripting language will be handled by JavaScript engine. Okay, so what is that JavaScript engine is going to do? So JavaScript engine is going to execute this particular JavaScript code. Okay, to execute this JavaScript code, it is going to just segregate, like it is going to separate entire code into blocks. Okay, first it is going to create for every JavaScript execution, it is going to create one global execution context. Okay, one global execution context. Inside that global execution context, it is going to store all the global variables. All the global variables it is going to store. Then again, in each function, okay, for each function, it is going to create individual function execution context. Okay, so for entire JavaScript execution, it is going to create one global execution context. For each function, it is going to create individual function execution context. So I'm going to take, okay, wish you will take it somewhat better. Okay, now is possible, right? Yes. We will take text black color, right? It is coming. Okay, so here what we need to do is try to increase. So global execution context. Global execution context, easy and passive. Okay, so first it is going to create global execution context. JavaScript engine is going to create global execution context. Inside this global execution context, it is going to store first. So what are the variables available globally here? What are the variables available here globally? Name is available, right? Name equal to Peter. Then next, this function is also global, right? Globally, I have declared this function. Means there is nothing, a block inside that block, it has been wrapped outside the block. So if I declared a function inside this function, one more function, this inside the function is not global function. But here, this function is globally declared function. We can just call this first function wherever we need. Inside the block, outside the block, wherever we need, we can just call this function. Okay. So have we discussed scope? Scopes, we have not discussed scopes. Keep aside the scopes, we will discuss. No issue. So here, so it is global variable. Just assume it is a global variable. Why? Because we have declared this function globally. Okay, we can just call this function inside blocks or outside the blocks. Okay, just function. First. What is this first is going to do? We don't know. Unknown. Okay. So similarly, so then this first function has been done. Second, what it is going to return? Second, unknown. We don't know. So what it is going to return till this point. Okay, till still that function has been not called, it is not going to resolve. Okay, then again, C, so, const x equal to const, okay, so leave it, x equal to first. First, I have called this function here. Okay, so x equal to first. Then again console prompt it is. Okay, you can just place it console, no issue. Okay, it is going to place here itself. Till here, fine, right? Globally, whatever we have declared, variables, functions, objects, whatever it may be, whatever the things we have declared globally, these things will be just separated, comes under global execution context. Okay, then again, how many functions is there? Inside this code, how many functions are there? Total, how many functions? First function execution context. So for this first function execution context, what are the variables available inside this? A equal to 1. Then B equal to second. Second. Then next, A, just expression it is. A equal to A plus B. Done. It's just returning. So whenever, I'll just explain, no issue. The next, whatever left, one more thing. So what is next? Second function, execution context. Okay. So whatever left inside this, P equal to 2. Done. So nothing is done. Okay. So inside the call stack, where it is. Okay. So I'm going to take it. Okay. Just try to understand. So here I have just taken a call stack. It is call stack. Okay. So everything inside the JavaScript is going to execute inside the call stack. Okay. First global execution context is going to be execute. It will comes inside the call stack. Then it is going to sit here. It's not coming. Just give me a second. Yeah. So for this, we are able to give any border. No, okay, no issue. So global execution context will comes first and sit inside the call stack. Okay, then it will start execution. Okay, so then it will start execution. Name equal to Peter. Nothing is there. We are not doing any expression here. First function. Okay, so first function we have declared. We have not called it. It is not going to execute. Second also same. We have not called it. We have just declared. That's it. Then first function has been called here. X equal to first function has been called. Whenever that function has been called, this particular function execution context will comes. First function execution context will comes into the call stack. Come to the call stack. Okay, so now it will start resolve it. Okay, so A equal to 1. Just where it is. A equal to 1. Okay, so now it has a value. Okay, then again P has been called the second function. Okay, now this time what is going to happen? So it is going to call this second function. Second function global execution second function execution context will also come and sit on top of all stack. Okay, done. So here it has been done. So now whatever left here, c equal to 2. Then after the c equal to 2, there will be return. Once JavaScript finds return, okay, once JavaScript finds return, this function execution context will be removed from the call stack. Okay, so it is going to return that c value here. Okay, so it is no more. It has been deleted. Just assume it has been deleted. Okay, so it is going to give that C value to this first function, B equal to C. Okay, so now again, A equal to A plus B. It is going to do that expression. So what is B value? So B value 2. So it is 1. It is going to do that arithmetic operation 1 plus 2. So then again here there will be a return. We have not written here. There will be a return keyword. Okay, whenever it finds again return, it has been removed from the it has been removed from the call stack again. Okay, so there is no more. Then again this first function is returning value a. A value returning right here, A equal to A plus B. A value returning A equal to 3. That 3 will be returned back to here global execution context. That execution has been done. It will be also removed. Clear? Any doubts? So nothing is there. So whatever we have declared, variables, okay, objects, whatever it may be, whatever we are writing code inside the scripting tags, okay, this entire thing will be executed in the form of global execution context and functional execution context. Means it is an environment where it is going to execute. So whenever there will be any issues, it is easy to find out where exactly that issue has been happening. Okay, whenever JavaScript finds a written keyword, that function execution context will be deleted from the call stack. So I hope you are clear with that. So in college we have seen stack queue. So what is the formula for stack? So like functionality stack, first in, last out. Global execution context will be sit first, right? First global execution context will be entered first into this call stack. When it has been come out, last. Okay, so or else last in first out. Okay, whatever the second function entered last, but it is coming first outside like this. Okay, same thing will happen, but the thing is here this is different scenario. Okay, exactly. So how this happening? Global execution context, function execution context. These are the environment places how our JavaScript code is executing inside the JavaScript engine. Okay, so call stack, heap, these are the things comes inside the JavaScript engine. Okay, clear? Oh, done. Scopes, we have not discussed it, right? So where is a block scope or function scope? Block scope. Why? If so, first we will declare a variable here where a equal to 10. Okay, if true, I'm passing here where p equal to some Peter. Okay, console.log a a. So what it is going to print? I'm going to stop. Okay, no issue. So what it is going to print? A value 10. It is going to print, right? So 10 has been declared outside the condition block. Okay, or else outside the if block, I have declared this particular A value. Okay, even though I have declared outside the block, I am able to access inside the block. Why? Because A has been declared globally. It will be available for entire JavaScript code, whatever we are going to load. Okay. So then again, B has been declared inside the block, if block. Okay, inside the if block, we have declared this B. This B will be accessible inside the block. Whenever I am trying to access, whenever I am trying to access it inside the block, it will work. But try to access same statements outside the block. So what is this? First A is going to return 10. B here, Peter is going to return, right? Second, we have saved it, right? Peter has been returning. Okay. So now where is supporting block scope? Okay, where is supporting block scope? Same thing if I try with let. Now, just give me a second. Uh, so here we have mentioned let, right? Let save it. Now what it is going to return? B equal to, sorry, B is not defined. Okay, so why? Let is an block scope. Let is an block scope. Let const are block scopes. Whenever you have declared a variables with let and const, okay, inside a block, that variables will be accessible only inside the block. If you try to access that variables outside the block, it is not going to give. It is not going to give the result. You are going to get an error. B is not defined. Okay, if you try with where, it will support. But let const both are not going to support. Clear? Just remember, let const or block scope. Block scope. Clear, right? If you declare globally, anything will work. If you declared where, let const globally, all things will be work. Then will be coming here also. Stop this B.
Three value equal.
So 3 value here. So done. But when coming to the functional scope, here it is function, right? It is function. If I try to mention where a equal to 1, a equal to 1, I'm not going to call this function. Function, just observe this function. Okay, where a equal to 1. I have declared variable with where keyword a equal to 1. Try to print a. I have commented all these things. Okay, top comment. A is not defined. Where is an functional scope variable keyword. Okay, where is an functional scope? When coming to the functions, if you declared inside the function, if you declared a variable with where keyword, it is not going to give the result outside the function. Okay, so scope, what is scope? Scope is nothing but the area of accessing that particular variables. Okay, so wherever the area you are able to access that particular variable. Okay, so inside this block, this is the, so if you have a large size, this is the area you are able to access this B variable. Okay, outside the block, you are not able to get. Okay, this is the scope for the B. Okay, if you try to access this B before, unblock it, uncomment. If you try to access console.log B here, B is, you can't access B before initialization. So it is TDZ, TDZ, temporary dead zone for B. Okay, so B is not accessible before its initialization. It is not a scope. Okay, so this is the place where you are. So this is the entire space you are able to access that B. Okay, but before that initialization, if you try to access, it is not going to return. Okay, so it is going to raise an error. If it is where it is going to return, what it is going to return? Undefined. Okay, so undefined is going to return. But when coming to the let and cons will never ever support. It is hoisting, right? Hoisting. Okay, so like this. right axis, it is going to return. Okay. So scope. So wherever the place we are able to access that respective variable. Clear. Where is a functional scope. Don't get confused. So even a lot of the people is going to get confused. Where is they are going to tell like where supporting block scope, right? They are going to tell like where is a block scope. Okay, like this. No, where is a functional scope? Let and const are blocks. Clear. Clear till this point. Any doubts? No. Okay, we will just start basic asynchronous execution. I hope already we have worked on this. Console.log a console.log b console.log. Already we have seen these things or not? Already chesama? Huh? What will be the output? A, B, C. So now set timeout. So set timeout we have already discussed, right? So now just to pass here 1000 milliseconds. Means 1 second delay. What it is going to print? Just give me a second. Okay, reload. Airplane mode ಬರ್ತಾವ್. So here A, C, after certain delay it is going to execute B. Actually, so from the day one, what I'm saying, JavaScript is an interpreter language. It is going to execute line by line. So actually, how it will be execute A, then again it needs to resolve this particular statement. It needs to give that output. Then only it needs to come to the next line. Okay, actually my output needs to be A, B, C, but it is giving A, C, B. Why? Hmm? So JavaScript will never ever wait for, okay, for, we have seen this example, for let I equal to 0, I less than 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I plus plus, I plus plus, done. So what I need to do is let A equal to 0. Okay, we will just mention let I equal to 0. Now the A equal to 0, no issue. A plus plus. Console.log A. So now this time I'm not going to display the C. Okay, just till here. It is giving faster, right? I'll try to increase it. Yeah, it is taking some time to execute. Okay, immediately it is not giving result. It is taking some time to execute that loop. Okay, so now this time tell me, so what is the result is going to give? AC and then A value it is going to give. Pawan, AC, AC,
Number value.
number value. Yes, it is going to give it. No, it is never ever going to print C. First, it is going to resolve that for loop. Then after it is going to come to the C. Okay. So when it is not going to wait for the result, if it is asynchronous, it is not going to wait for the result. If it is synchronous code, okay, whatever we are writing this entire, whatever we have worked till now from the day one, this entire things are synchronous. Synchronous means directly there will be no rejections. Okay. So here it is an synchronous code. JavaScript is going to solve this synchronous code first. Then again, for loop is also synchronous code. It is going to solve this first. Okay. So it is not asynchronous. So that is the reason it is not going to stop. It is not going to skip it. Okay. So then after resolving it, then again it is going to forward. Both are synchronous only. Okay. That is the reason it is going to do complete that. Then again next one. Okay. So now just tell me.
A plus plus minus.
Hmm?
A plus plus.
So just to check the value. ఓకే ఏ తీసుకున్నాం ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు జీరో సో ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నాం అంటే ఈ వాల్యూని మనం లైక్ ఫర్ లూప్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టామనుకో కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ ఏ అని కంటిన్యూస్ గా ప్రింట్ అవుతా ఉంటుంది ఓకే నా అర్థమైందా
అది real loop లో ఉంది సార్.
ఫర్ లూప్ లో ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుదాం
అట్లాగే
సో ఈ కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ ని ఇక్కడ పెట్టామంటే ఈ కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ ని ఇక్కడ పెట్టామంటే ఐ ఈక్వల్ టు జీరో లెస్ దెన్ 1000 జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ 1000 కండిషన్ ట్రూ కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది సో అగైన్ ఐ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ 1 లెస్ దెన్ 1000 అగైన్ కంటిన్యూస్ గా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్ వైల్ లూప్ ఆల్ దిస్ థింగ్స్ synchronous so that is the reason I have placed here outside the console. Okay, outside the block I have mentioned console. So now just tell me. So here set timeout. Okay, set timeout. 0 seconds I am passing. 0 seconds I am passing. I am just displaying like not displaying the C. Immediately it is going to print AB. Immediately it is not going to do any time delay. Now just tell me what is the output. ABC.
అంతే కదా సార్ 0 seconds.
0 seconds. ABC. Yes, ABC. So 0 seconds, even though it is 0 seconds, it is asynchronous. Even though it is 0 seconds, it is asynchronous. Whenever JavaScript finds asynchronous, it is not going to handle that code. It is going to assign this particular code to the APIs. Okay. Once JavaScript finds asynchronous, it is going to handle to the JavaScript APIs, web APIs. Okay, I will just to show you the structure.
కూడా ఉంది asynchronous.
Not arrow function, set timeout. Set timeout is the method, is an asynchronous. I will just show you. We have already taken it. Delete. Just give me a second. I will explain. So only some things are asynchronous. Remaining rest of things all are synchronous. Okay. So this is an so this is an browser. Okay. So inside this browser, there will be a JavaScript engine. Okay. So JavaScript engine is separate. So inside this JavaScript engine, there will be heap. There will be heap. Then again, call stack. There will be heap and call stack. Okay, clear. Browser. Okay, browser. So inside this browser, there will be JavaScript engine, which is separate part software. It is a piece of software, JavaScript engine. Okay, so inside this JavaScript engine, heap and call stack. Okay, so there will be located inside the JavaScript engine. Okay, then again, the rest over half of the part of browser will build on top of not only this exactly, there will be a lot of APIs. For your understanding purpose, I'm just explaining little bit things. Okay, so here browser will be filled with web API. Okay, web API. So here web APIs. So DOM is an web API. DOM. Not the Roju. DOM. Then again timers. Set timeout, time intervals. These are all comes under timers. Okay. Then again geolocation. Geolocation. Whenever we need to take the exact location of the user. Okay. Whenever you have opened any application in your mobile, it is going to ask us enter or allow your location. Okay, that thing will be available inside this browser API only. Geolocation. We are going to work on it. IP address. I will just tell you. Geo location. Okay. Geolocation. Okay. Then again fetch. Fetch. What is this fetch going to do? Fetch method. Whenever you need to extract the data from the servers, fetch method you are going to use. This fetch, DOM, timers, geolocations. Not only these things. Okay, there will be a lot of APIs, but for example, I'm just telling these things. Whenever you are working on this DOM, is asynchronous. Okay, DOM in the sense events. Events. This comes under asynchronous. Timers, asynchronous. Fetch method, it will take some time to resolve. Okay, so fetch, what is fetch is going to do? Fetch is going to raise a request to the server. Then again from that server it needs to pull the data. It will take some time. Okay, if in between this scenario there will be a chance to break down the request. Okay, ప్రతిసారి డేటా తీసుకొని వస్తుందా లేదా ఒక్కొక్కసారి ఎర్రర్ తీసుకొని వస్తుంది డేటా ఫేస్ చేయలేక రిజెక్ట్ అయిపోద్ది ఓకేనా సో దెర్ విల్ బి ఛాన్స్ ఆఫ్ రిజెక్ట్ సో హియర్ ఆల్సో జియోలొకేషన్ there will be a chance to get reject every time user is not going to give you permission to see their location. They are going to hit sometimes reject or else they are not going to allow. Okay, so they are not going to allow, so they are going to cancel that permissions. Okay, there will be a chance. So that is the reason these are the things comes under asynchronous handling. So here there will be queue, callback queue. So it is callback queue. I'm not able to write. So just remember that is an callback queue. So what this callback queue is going to do? Callback queue. So queue stack we have seen in college days, right? That queue. Okay, first in, first out. Yes. So what it is going to do? First here. So what is our code? Okay. What is our code? Console.log. A is going to enter into call stack. Okay. So now next step, set timeout. So whenever it finds set timeout, this particular code will be handled by timers. Handled by timers. Timer is going to resolve it. Even though if it is 0 seconds, it is going to handle by timers only. If it is 0 seconds, it is going to complete that seconds, 0 seconds or 1 second, whatever it may be. It is going to complete the task. And after completing, it will be waiting here. It is going to waiting here. What we have entered? B, right? B. B will be waiting here. Then again, here, there will be a event loop. Event loop. Event loop is going to check for this call stack. ఈ కాల్ బ్యాక్ క్యూలో ఈవెంట్ లూప్ అని ఉంటుంది ఓకేనా జస్ట్ అర్థం చేసుకోండి అంతే ఈవెంట్ లూప్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే కాల్ స్టాక్ ఖాళీగా ఉందా లేదా చూస్తుంది కాల్ స్టాక్ ఖాళీగా ఉందా లేదు సో బి అనేది ఇక్కడ హ్యాండిల్ అయిపోయింది నెక్స్ట్ సి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది ఓకేనా సి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది సో కాల్ స్టాక్ ఎప్పుడు ఖాళీ అవుతుంది అంటే వన్స్ ఇట్ విల్ కంప్లీట్ ఎంటైర్ సింక్రనస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఓకే వన్స్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కంప్లీటెడ్ ఎంటైర్ సింక్రనస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఇన్సైడ్ అవర్ JavaScript then it will becomes empty. Okay, whenever it finds empty, whenever call stack is an empty, then event loop will point out this B, go, this your turn to execute A, C, B, like this it is going to execute. Okay, so here whenever it finds asynchronous code, it will be handled by APIs. APIs is going to resolve. Once the task has been done, it will be returned to this callback queue. Okay, callback queue is waiting with set of items or else values. Okay, whenever this callback, call stack has been empty, then they are going to push one by one. Okay. So try to create here button. Click here. Click here. So just try to select this button. So how to select that button? Let btn is equal to query selector. Sorry, document dot query selector button. Okay. Now I'm going to apply here button dot add event listener. So first argument event name. Second argument callback function. So here console.log C, not this string C. Now I am placing here D. What is the execution way now this time? A
C,
A C D B. Yes. No. Just give me a second. Why it is executing? Okay, we have passed here 0 seconds, right? Okay. I'm going to pass here 1000. A C D you have told, right? A C D.
D, sir.
Huh?
D.
B D. So whatever you have told, obviously it is wrong, right? A C D చెప్పారా ఏం చెప్పారు ఇక్కడ చూడకుండా చెప్పండి ఏసీ డిబి చెప్పారు సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ ఏడి ఫస్ట్ ఓకే డి ఈజ్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ asynchronous then again C it is an add event listener. Add event listener is nothing but DOM. Okay, we're working on DOM query selector. Okay, it is an API. Again, we don't know when user is going to click on that button. When user is going to click on this button, either he is going to hit this button before 1 second, it is going to execute. If you click before 1 second, it is going to execute that. Then again, P will becomes next. Okay. If after 1 second, already callback queue is waiting with the B. After 1 second, it is going to enter that B first. After if you click, then your C go to the callback after that B. Okay. If you entered, just give me a second. C is coming before B. Why? Because within 1 second you have entered, like you have clicked that button. That button, whenever that button has been clicked, that function is going to execute. C will be waiting inside the callback queue to like it is ready to execute. Okay. On that time, B is also come. I hope you are clear, right? No doubt ఉందా? No. సో ఎప్పుడైతే బటన్ క్లిక్ చేసామో సో బటన్ A has been triggering first. Okay, then again set timeout, then again DOM, then again D. D is an synchronous code. D is going to execute then A D. So ఇక్కడ set timeout DOM రెండు మిగిలి ఉన్నాయి. సో set timeout కి 1 second ఇచ్చా 1 second లోపల బటన్ కానీ క్లిక్ చేస్తే DOM యాక్టివేట్ అయిపోద్ది. DOM యాక్టివేట్ అయిపోయేసి సో ఆ లోపల C కదా మనం ప్రింట్ చేస్తున్నది C ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు లుక్ ఫర్ ద call stack working. Okay, if it is empty, it is going to print that C. Okay, within 1 second అయితే ఓకే ఆ 1 second లోపలికి ఈ టైమర్స్ మళ్ళీ బి ఉంది కదా సో బి టైమర్స్కి ఇచ్చి ఉంటుంది బి ఇక్కడ వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది ఆ లోపలికి బటన్ క్లిక్ చేసాం కాబట్టి సి వెళ్ళిపోయింది నెక్స్ట్ బి వస్తుంది అర్థమైందా చూడండి జస్ట్ exactly like this only obviously it will be stored softwares. So these are all things we are not able to see, just we need to understand piece of softwares. DOM is a piece of API software. Okay, you need to understand like this only. Clear right till this point? Okay, no? So now just tell me what will be the result. A, D. First A, next A value. Okay, whatever it may be, 1000 or whatever it may be, something is there, right? So it is going to print that A value, next D, then again 1 second, within 1 second, if you click that button, it is going to print C, or else it is going to print B. Okay, then once if you click on that button, it is going to print C. First A, then value, then D, then again timer. For loop. Okay, if I click on this, now it is going to execute. Clear. Events is also comes under asynchronous. Okay, we don't know when the user is going to click. Even though he is not going to click, okay, it will be their choice. They are going to click or else that might not. Okay, done almost. Till here, any doubts? Okay, from tomorrow onwards, so we will start promise. Okay, same promise is nothing but, so I will just explain the examples. Promise is the outcome of promise is two possible outcomes, reject or success. Two outcomes, that's it. Rather than that, nothing is there inside the promise.
Await అనేది method.
So await అన్ని వస్తాయి, అన్ని వస్తాయి మనకి. సో అది నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇది రావాలి కదా, అది వర్క్ అవ్వాల. సేమ్ సింటాక్స్ అయితే